Hey Migdalia, thank you for your suggestion. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about more examples of phrasal verbs. What is a phrasal verb? Well, for example, look is a verb. Look up is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb that has other words after it that change the meaning of the verb. And in English, the words up and down are very commonly used in phrasal verbs. So, in this video, we're going to talk about 10 different examples of phrasal verbs in English that use up and down. Let's get started. Look up. Look up means look up. Pretty simple, right? Well, look up has another meaning in English. Look up also means to find information. What do you mean, teacher? For example, I don't know this word in English, so I need to look up the word in the dictionary. Look up the word in the dictionary means go to the dictionary, go to your phone, type in the word in your language and see the translation. In this example, you are looking up the word. So, 2 example sentences. I need to look up the word in English. I don't know this word. I need to look it up. In both of these examples, I'm using the same phrasal verb, look up. But in the first example, I say look up together, look up the word. And in the second example, I put the word it in the middle of the phrasal verb. This is okay. I can do both of these in English. I can say, I need to look up the word, or I can say, I don't know this word. I need to look it up. Okay, so look up has 2 meanings. Look up, and it also means to find information. Number 2, look down. Look down means look down. Pretty simple. So let's put another word together with this phrasal verb and change the meaning. Number 3, look down on. I added the word on to the phrasal verb look down, and this changes the meaning. Look down on means that somebody thinks they are better, smarter, or more important than somebody else. I am so important. I am so much better. I am so much smarter. I don't care about their opinion. I don't think they are important. I am looking down on another person. So, don't look down on me. Number 4, warm up. Warm up has a few different meanings in English. The first one is, I'm really cold right now. I need to go inside and warm up. We also use this when we are talking about food. Ugh, the food is cold. I need to warm it up. When I say this, I am probably talking about in the microwave. I need to warm it up. I need to warm up the food in the microwave. The other way that we use warm up in English is when we are exercising. So it's very common to hear at a gym somebody say, hey, before you start exercising, you need to warm up. So maybe stretch, maybe walk a little bit, do something for your muscles to warm up before you start exercising. Number 5, heat up. Is heat up the same as warm up? Almost. Can I use heat up for food? Yeah. I need to warm up the food in the microwave, or I need to heat up the food in the microwave. We can use both of these in English. What about heat up because I am cold? I'm cold, I need to go inside and heat up? No. What about exercise? I need to heat up before I exercise? No. We use heat up more often when we are talking about food. Or maybe we're talking about a stove. So, before I can start cooking, I need to heat up the stove. That means I need to turn the stove on and wait for the burner to get hot. I need to heat up the stove. 6, cool down. Okay, the opposite of heat up and warm up is cool down. So, if I am talking about food, I can say, hey, I heated the food up in the microwave for a long time. So, it's really hot right now. Wait for the food to cool down. I turned off the stove, but it's still hot. Don't touch the stove until it cools down. What about exercise? Yes. Before you exercise, you need to warm up. After you exercise, you need to cool down. So this again can be stretching, walking, something. But after you exercise, it's a good idea to cool down. Number 7, bring up. Bring up is a phrasal verb that means start a new topic, normally during a conversation. So, it's very common to hear a sentence like, don't bring up her ex-husband. She is going to get upset. That means, hey, when we are talking to her, we don't want to talk about her ex-husband because she is going to be very upset. So don't bring up her ex-husband. You can talk to her, but don't bring him up. Number 8, bring down. Bring down means make a person unhappy. If we start talking about her ex-husband, it is going to bring her down. That means it is going to make her feel unhappy or sad. Number 9, break up. Break up has 2 different meanings in English. We use break up sometimes when we are talking about a fight. So if 2 people are fighting each other, you can say, hey, go break up the fight. That means go and do something to stop the fight. Break up also means the end of a relationship. So it's very common to hear break up when people are talking about their boyfriend or their girlfriend. You can say, I dated my boyfriend for 6 months, but he broke up with me. We broke up. And number 10, break down. Break down is a phrasal verb we use when somebody is crying. It's another way to say crying, but we use it in a special situation. When we say break down, it means that somebody is talking about something very emotional. If the emotion is too much and they start to cry, we can say they broke down. They broke down and started to cry. So, it's very common to hear a sentence like, after they broke up, I was talking to her and she broke down. Break down also has another meaning. Break down means to explain something. So, if I am talking about a complicated topic, I will probably use the phrase break it down. So, if I am talking about, I don't know, phrasal verbs in English, I will say, okay, phrasal verbs. Let's break it down. A phrasal verb is a verb with another word after it that changes the meaning. What I did was I broke down what a phrasal verb is. That means I'm going to talk about it in more detail or explain it. Break it down. So, what does this look like in real life? How do we use some of these phrasal verbs all together? My girlfriend always looked down on me. She didn't care about my opinion. She didn't care about anything that I said. She always looked down on me. So, I broke up with her. And sometimes I miss her. And I don't want to break down. I don't want to break down. Sorry, I broke down. It is freezing outside right now. Can you heat up some coffee for me? Because I'm going to come in soon to warm up. Okay, so there is a new law in the country and I don't understand it. So I'm going to watch a video that breaks it down, and I will probably need to look up a lot of words so that I understand what's going on. Heat up the coffee. Okay, quick review. Heat up the food. Warm up the food. Warm up the coffee. Come inside the house and warm up. Before you exercise, warm up. And after you exercise, cool down. Look up, look down, look something up in the dictionary or online, and don't look down on people. It's not nice. Bring up a topic in a conversation. Try not to bring people down. Don't make them sad. Go break up that fight. My girlfriend broke up with me. I know you're sad. Don't worry. It's okay if you break down. I don't understand this topic. Explain it to me. Can you break it down for me? Okay, those are 10 phrasal verbs in English using up and down. I hope this video helped you increase your English fluency when using phrasal verbs in English. Make sure to check out part 2 of this video for more examples of phrasal verbs using up and down. I'll see you soon.